Ah, good. My live stream is working. I was waiting for it to work. Yesterday I tried to stream and I tried to stream. I was picking up pandas and I tried to stream to show off the pandas, and the Xbox did its thing and had the chat window up and said nobody's watching, but the Mind Mixer site was not actually streaming me and therefore not actually recording me, and therefore it was a fake stream. And I actually streamed for a while before I realized it. So I brought home 2 ordinary pandas and I started breeding the heck out of them. I just grabbed the old, there we go, and start breeding. In fact, I healed up all of my tools breeding these guys. And from all the babies, and they're all grown up now. Okay, we got some fresh babies now. There's a sick one. That's the one that I thought would be dropping slime. I have stood in the midst of a pack of baby pandas, panda cubs, and picked up no slime balls, so I'm not entirely sure. They say it's a rare chance of dropping, but I had a lot. And I've in fact been murdering. I'm not going to do it in front of you guys. I have been murdering pandas. Only the ordinary pandas, the normals, because these aren't all the pandas I have. No, I also have these pandas. Yes, 2 rare brown pandas. And I have been trying to breed them. And they take the goodies, and then they just sit up and eat them. And they won't breed. I don't know if they're mules or what. So maybe brown pandas are considered mules and and sterile. I don't know, because if I try to breed this grumpy panda with this sick panda, I will get a sick or grumpy panda. You want to see me do it? I'll do it. I will. Oh. Ha ha. It's been too long. It's been too recent since I last bred, even though for me it's been almost 24 hours. So we've got pandas and lots of them, and here's a fun thing you can do. You could just walk up to any bamboo stalk in the area. Let me see. We want a nice tall one. Here's a good tall one. Well, it's too close to the tree though. Half the bamboo will get on the tree. And you knock down you knock it down. I like to leave the bottom stump because it's useful at growing more. But you see that? Look, they all start heading over to the bamboo where it's fallen on the ground, and they start eating it. See? And you'll even get a guy who manages to stand up on the leftover stalk and may even start... Yeah, let me just try throwing it at him. Nope, didn't work. But I actually had one yesterday that was sitting on top of a bamboo stalk, sitting in an upright position with his... He looked like he had the butt shoved up the bamboo shoved up his butt. I was pretty amused by that. Let's just breed a bunch of them and see what we get. Just indiscriminately, randomly breeding pandas all over the place. This is not environmentalism, folks. This is gaming. Go on now. You're stuck. You're not about to get Oh, I can get you unstuck this way. I have a feeling that panda got in there when it was small and can't get out now. Let's try pushing her out. Oh, we've got one upside down over here. One of the things playful pandas will do is roll upside down. Can this panda be pushed loose? No! He can't get out. See that? I've also noticed they tend to all sneeze at once sometimes. You'll get the entire crew sneezing. Oh, munch munch. We be munching. Now let's see if we can push this big lug out of here. I find they push rather well, and in the water they almost seem to fling when you push them. I'll show you. We've got one in the water right now. You go bump, Look at how far they fly. You could actually push a panda home without a boat. See that? They just go flying, just... Whing! He's off in another place. Whing! Yeah, so I've got brown pandas, 2 of them. And the devils won't breed. Oh, okay. Is that panda heading over to the farm? You heading for the farm, Grumpy? That's the grumpy panda. It even has a different set of sounds. It sounds grumpy. There's another grumpy. And the brown panda. I have 2 of them. And I've got 2 of the sick panda variants. And it's hard to tell when you've got the playful panda variant, because the playful panda, the only difference in appearance is the way the mouth is curved. It has an upturned mouth. Boing. Let's see if we can find a playful. Well, that's a regular. This one appears to be a playful. Yes. Nope, that one's a regular. There's a lot of regular pandas. And you can hear them sneezing too. So they are sneezing. That's a playful panda. You see the difference in the face? See, it's an upturned mouth. And it's likely to stay this way for a long time. That's a sick panda. They've got blue eyes and a little bit of green snot. And this is the little guy that I want, that I think is most likely to produce a slime ball, if any of them does. And I sat here for hours yesterday, waiting, watching these things grow up, waiting for them to sneeze and produce a slime ball. So the idea of getting slime balls from pandas isn't so great. The next step, of course, would be to create a fenced area over hoppers and just constantly feed pandas to breed them constantly with no way out. I don't know. You know, the industrial grade factory style, their comfort doesn't matter routine. It's about the only other approach left is to have them on hoppers, because I can't stand in their midst hoping that a slime ball drops. That's just too tedious. I even went and did other things and left my avatar sitting here for a good hour or 2. I won't do it overnight because the Xbox is too prone to issues. I don't know, I guess I could try that. That was a group sneeze, by the way. They do those. No, you're not a sick panda. For a minute I thought that was a sick panda variety. Here's our... No. There's our sick panda. That's the golden boy there. You can't put a lead on these guys. So if you wish to lead just one out of the pack, you're going to have to cut it from the herd the hard way. And it will be hard, because he's going to resist and resist and resist. He's going to head back over to mommy. Yeah, that was a group sneeze. And if you try to lure him off, all the others are going to come with him. You get the whole herd, or pack, or whatever they're called. And that's an interesting thing. Pandas are not actually a relative of the bears. I think they're not a member of the bear family. I think they're a member of the raccoon family, or... No. Sorry, we should Google that. I'm going to stop trying to sound like a professor, because I don't remember the information I'm trying to recall. To where these guys aren't actually bears. But then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of the red panda, which is a fox or a wolf type animal that looks like a raccoon and is called a panda. I don't know why. People are weird. But yeah, the longer you hold the bamboo, the more of them will gather around you, even to the point of crossing the water from over there. They eventually get the hint that there's free food over here, and see, let's breed a grumpy. Let's breed a grumpy with a happy. Oh, there's a sick panda right there. Let's breed the sick panda with the regular panda because we don't have anyone else. Oh, and I'll catch the XP with my axe. Because when they succeed, and the bamboo is the reason they're failing at this moment, actually. Now they might succeed. Yep, see? XP, and then somewhere around... There he is. It's a new baby sick panda. And that's a group sneeze. They do it quite often, actually. Another baby sick panda. So, they're cute, but I'm not getting slime balls off them. Maybe if I stuck them all on hoppers, I might eventually see. But that's a pretty major construction job, and I'm not sure. I'm not up to it now. I shouldn't say I'm not sure I want to. I should say I'm not up to it because I'm pretty sure I will eventually try that. Slime balls are that hard to come by in peaceful mode. Now, I mentioned in the last recorded stream that I was thinking about opening my world for New Year's Eve. And I have thought about it. I thought about it and I pictured it and then I realized, oh, I'd have to figure out how to use Discord. I'd have to figure out how to add people to my Discord party. I'd have to figure out how to invite and or allow people into my world. I'd have to deal with the constant irritating behavior of juvenile trolls because they're up. Trust me, I was one. I was sometimes up at 4 o'clock in the morning because my parents thought I could be trusted. And I was trolling on the CB radio in those days. We didn't have the internet. The CB radio was an anonymous way to act like a... Pardon me. All that sneezing must be contagious. Yeah, the CB radio was my opportunity to be a complete brat with adults. I don't even remember why I found that entertaining. There's something to do with the power struggle. Excuse me while I take care of this sneeze. They won't otherwise leave. Sorry about that. Allergies, they're such a blessing. I ran out of my orange inhaler, and this actually damps my nose allergies as well as my lung allergies, and it'll be Thursday before I get more. So after about the third or fourth day, things start to flare up, and I start to cough and sneeze and just have a grand old time. I'm glad there's a medicine that can control it, or I'd be utterly disabled. I really would. So, I don't know. Oh, you want me to kill it? You don't want me to kill a panda. You kind of want me... You're kind of curious, and after all, it's not a real panda. Still want to see him die? Oh, that's harsh. But yeah, I periodically do come through and kill the normal pandas. Because otherwise I'm just going to have too many. But they look over when one of them dies, which makes it feel even worse. See, the ones nearby actually look over at you like, what did you just do to that panda? I saw you. You just did something to that panda, didn't you? You did, didn't you? Didn't you? Didn't you? I saw you. Didn't you kill my brother? You did. You killed my brother, didn't you? Oi! Did you kill my brother? I think you killed my brother. Sorry, there's a comic in England called Alexi Sales, and he did this hilarious video called Didn't You Kill My Brother? You should check it out sometime. Alexi Sales was one of the ensemble cast on The Young Ones. a British TV comedy series about a bunch of punks in a slum house in Britain. Let's see if these guys will breed now. No, still not. I really don't understand. But I think I've managed to isolate this island to pretty much only the rare, like none of the normal pandas. I'm okay if I have no normal pandas, because I will constantly get new normal pandas every time I breed them, because they pop up the most. And yeah, it looks like there's only these. You wouldn't believe how many I had. Oh, there's one. That's a grumpy panda. Yeah, I killed all the normals off that were over here on the large island. The main island? It's not mainland. It's not the mainland because that's where the Black Keep is, so it's the main island. What a mouthful. The sitting up animation is awfully cute, especially when they're holding these in their little paws. Try again. Still, I don't know. This whole bunch all sneezed together. And to think, they're all descendants of the original two who are probably dead now. Because when you breed a lot of animals, death is part of the game, I'm afraid. Let's just go ahead and breed them all up. Normals and abnormals and the whole lot of them. Ooh, we got a pair of green-faced ones. And one of these didn't find a mate. Awful sorry, bud. Must have killed him. And we're down to 4. 5. No, what? 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. You know what this means, don't you? Goodbye, Mom. Well, at least it's quick. Alright. That's better. That's more manageable. Really. I mean, how many do you really need to have? We'll give these guys some, we'll give these guys some, we'll give everybody a little bit, but not the little guys, because the little guys need to stay babies. So I stood for hours, just like this, just holding the bamboo. And then to get the big ones away, I was breaking these other bamboos. I've still no slime ball. It should have appeared in my inventory if it was going to be one. That one's a grumpy, right? Well, I'd be grumpy too if I couldn't figure out how to get off that spot you're in. Go back in the water and sort it out from there. Oh, look, all the babies are following me. Everybody's following me. Well, let's bring them all back over to the island then. We'll just have that one grumpy panda, because I don't think the villagers really appreciate it. And it's harder to breed specials together if half of them are over there. Have I got all the pandas on this island now? Yeah, almost all but one. How interesting. So they lead quite well. Come on, brown panda, everybody else is going. You might as well go too. Uh-oh. Oh, dear me. Let's just get on over here and stand here a while. What a lot. I'm just checking my chat windows. I hope you're getting a kick out of this, you who doesn't watch. Or if you do. Because I'm starting to feel a little guilty about the amount of time I'm spending on these pandas. Oh yes! Oh yes, finally! And it worked! There. Oh! only 3 in one world. Eh? Yeah. Cool. And here's the creche. All the little babies together. And adults are growing up. That's why one reason we have more. I'm gonna go fetch that other one back. Oh, look. We've got this Grumpy here. Still hasn't made it back over with the pack. Let's clip some of that down. And another one. I wonder if we've got them all back over here now. Well, he's making very poor progress, I must say. Oh, he's a grumpy boy. Yes, he is. He's a very grumpy panda. Oh, he's a very grumpy bear. No, grumpy bear. I insist. Get over on the island. Come on, get on the beach. Yeah, like that, see? Well, you're way off away from everybody, but that's alright. Let's see if there's one left over here. Huh, yeah, look at him. Hello, Mr. Grumpy Panda. Do you want to be the local pet? I think he does. I think so. I think a grumpy panda is a fun bit of decoration, bit of distraction for the villagers. Ooh, was I building last night? I think I just went to get the pandas. I don't think I've done any construction since that building there. Yeah, that's the last one I made, was this one. I've been doing some trading, been doing some thinking, ran around killing mobs. You can't fit in there. You just guarding the door? I often wonder what the game command rules are for those guys, because they're supposed to cluster around the village, but at the extreme edges of it, in order to watch for intruders. And like, why has this guy been stuck here for so long? I finally figured out how to get him out when they're stuck somewhere. You do that and then they make an effort. No? No, he's way totally stuck, man. There he goes. It can be done. You can get rid of them when they get on your damn nerves. Like that. I don't know. Then on the one hand, a trapped villager is somebody I can trade with and level up and find them easily again. You know, like this guy. But that guy's not properly trapped in the first place. Now at least he's, you know, he's getting around, he's doing his thing. See? Look at him. Look at him go. Motoring around. Rescued. By a couple of punches to the back. And again, why are you standing here? I did notice when I was first learning to build for villagers that if I built something that was a specific hazard to the villagers, I would find something that they find difficult to go through or go over, or a place where they can fall off, something that presents a hazard. I would find that the iron golems would tend to stand there and possibly even enact the hazard over and over again, like if it's something that they get stuck on, as if to try and direct my attention to it and say, hey, you, over here, you've made a building mistake here, and my people are in danger, so you've got to clear out, you've got to fix this, because the villagers will get hurt. This thing got so full that he's the only one that was left, and he was a little kid at the time. I just started hitting them with the axe. I was going to kill them, and then like, oh, they jump out if you hit them hard enough. And that's when I learned, oh, now that's a funny effect. That's when I learned I can get them out of there if I want to. I don't mind a couple of them in there, but there was like a dozen of them in there. It was just ridiculous. What you selling, toolsmith? An unbreaking shovel. You're not worth much. What about you, butcher? 17 pork chops. I need to kill at least one more pig before I can sell you the pork chops. Oh, look at this, all the way up this far up the... And he's a leather worker. This far up. I've never had them pass the church. Oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa. It's really unusual for them to come this far out. I've never, ever had a villager in that building. I kind of think of it as mine. And I'm kind of glad they don't go in here. But I think I've seen villagers in this building once or twice. They've come and checked it out. It's got all the right ingredients to be a proper building. And this one? I don't even know what this represents. Like, what is this place? Who knows? Is it ugly? Is it pretty? Well, it's both. It's made up of pretty ingredients put together in such an ugly way that it's both. And it's these new doors and stuff that are doing it. I didn't really plan anything for this episode. I just wanted to show you guys the pandas. And now I've got like a half an hour to kill. And nothing to do. Unless I could trade if I can find that pig. I could fertilize something. Where'd I get the bone? Oh, I just killed a fish, didn't I? That's where. Let's go find something to fertilize. Flowers? Yeah, I've got some nice blue orchids, and they're rare and expensive and hard to come by. I'll go get some three new blue orchids. Show you how that's done. Or not. Oh man. If I did that at the peonies, they'd be popping off a peony for each stroke of it. And this one didn't do anything. No wonder they're rare. They don't breed. Arr. What on earth are you crazy creatures doing? You looking for me? Please say it ain't so. Let's see if I can lure them back over here. He's not noticing. Everyone else is. That's when these 4 jungle trees grow. Or whatever they are. I think that's a jungle tree. That's what I should have fertilized. Oh my. So many pandas going all over the place. We really have lost control, haven't we, guys? What about this fellow way over here? Is he going to fall down the stairs? Let's see. No! He successfully navigates, but he is pushing a parrot around. That's kind of funny, too. Look, he's moving the parrot around. Uh-oh, poor parrot. I better help you out, parrot. Why don't you go ahead and start flying? And you too. Are they the only parrots out here? I thought there was 3 out here. And they were all parked around this tree once upon a time. Thing is, I don't really want the parrots following me around. I guess now that I can use scaffolding, I'm less likely to kill the poor thing the way I did that first time. My very first parrot died because it was sitting on my shoulder while I was using dirt piling to get up and down. And every time that I would remove the dirt block under my feet, I would fall 1 block. The bird would fall off my shoulders and land on the block. And then shortly after, jump in my shoulder. And I was I was taking out the dirt chunks so fast, I actually killed the bird in that tiny little window of opportunity. I want 2 6. I want 2 adult 6. I want to breed the 2 adult 6 together. You see that? Are they dying or something? Where are they? There was two of them. No, you're a happy panda. You're an adult sick. Maybe you're the only one right now still. I'm still waiting for the... I thought though I had two already. Maybe I've been just waiting for the adult sick to finish growing up. They fly so far. Come on, buddy. See how far they go? With just a little nudge. I've got to learn some kind of panda herding techniques. Have I got two adult six? No. You guys have to grow up. Whoops. No, I do not want... So, these guys got it. Wow. I want to make a family of 6. I want to breed the 6 together. Because I think they're the ones most likely to give me a slime ball. Back to the pandas. Oh, geez. I'm doing it again. I'm forgetting to put away my bamboo before I leave. Thus luring them out into the water. Did I get any more bones? No, I did not. Huh. Wonder if I finally have all the pandas. No, look. We've got this sick. I do have 2 adult 6, you see? I thought so. I really did. Now, where's the other adults? Sick. Okay. They're besides each other. Perfect. Oh, and they come out with a happy panda. Well, that's an interesting thing. So only the brown ones breed true to type then. Perhaps. Well, let's try 2 grumpies. And what did you come up with? Is this our newborn? Yeah, he's the littlest one. They actually have several sizes of baby pandas, I think. I'm not sure. Oh, it's so hard to tell. After a while, they all just look the same. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, that's my parrot landing in the water. I'm kind of mad about it. And parrots have probably learned the panda noises, too. Oh, I'm going to take the parrots to the gangway arms. Yep. I'm going to set them up at the gangway arms. They can be the bellhop and the desk clerk. You gotta have staff at a boarding house. The long-term stay might not need it so much, but you gotta have staff. Okay, come on. Come on, ya fools. Come on. There you go. On the shoulders. In we go. You guys are gonna hang out here. You're gonna hang out right here. There you go, guys. Your new home. You finally get to live indoors. I'm sure that will please you. Ciao. See you later. Gooberai bye goodbye. Who are you? You're a Fletcher. In one village, I killed off all but one Fletcher, and then I tagged him Fletcher. Because I was so tired of running into Fletchers every time I looked looking for a farmer. Because what can you do with a Fletcher? Sell him string. Well, bully them for that. You can do the same thing with a fisherman. And a fisherman can sell you an enchanted fishing rod. What can a Fletcher sell you? A handful of arrows. Like, oh, I didn't have enough blasted flint in my inventory already. Thank you for making me arrows. Ooh, let's go kill some chickens. I bet the chickens are all grown up and ready for killing. Ah-ha-ha. Get out my killing axe. Well, I'm not quite a vegetarian, but I don't eat cows and pigs, but it's different in the game. It's different. And you get used to it. And then you start to enjoy it, I guess. Are they all grown up? Yep. And these days, instead of using a machine, I do them like this. That way, if I need XP, I get XP. But also, I get raw chickens that I can trade with the villagers, instead of cooked ones that I can't use for anything. I mean, I don't even get the XP from cooking them. What a nuisance. And these guys actually produce more eggs. These guys actually produce more eggs here than the guys on the roof, or on the lawn out front. So we'll fire a bunch more eggs, get a bunch more baby chickens. I'll scratch my neck. Scratch my head. Took a bath last night. My scalp is really dry from being washed. It always itches something fierce the day after I wash my hair. And then it stops itching until it needs to be washed again. And then it starts itching again. And I've got dirty fingers when I scratch it. And I go, oh, it's time to wash my hair. So it works out to about twice a week or something. It looks like I only have one, but then you notice that it's got a weird shifting shape, and it's got two faces, and there's strange lines. So what's actually happening here is that in that one spot are standing probably close to 30 chickens, or I don't know. How many did I collect? 9? Okay, probably only 6 or 7 chickens, I guess. I'd like to have close to 30, but I don't know, maybe that's not possible on Xbox. Let's sleep away the night. I just might have to build some kind of panda slime farm. I don't really want to until I've at least gotten one flippin' slime ball, just one, to say yes. These guys do sometimes drop slime, because I don't think they do. I mean, I read it, and I played a game. There's a Pandemonium map download you can get on Xbox where you've got pandas dropping slime. That's where I got the idea. Like, oh, is this now finally a way to get slime balls? But these guys just should have dropped one by now. It's only the adults that are sneezing besides. And no sign of slime. Let's bring these two together again. And you as well. Get ourselves some more rare pandas. There we go. Now we have 4 brown pandas. There you go. See, there's a brown one. That's you had a flower in your eye. It made you look weird. Aw. Any mama will do. We're just one big happy family after all. We're all descended from just 2. And it's only been a couple of days. We haven't had time for genetic diversity to evolve. Sick and a grumpy, and a brown and a brown. Yeah. Cool beans. I didn't look to see what the new baby from the sick family was. I think it was a normal. Maybe it was a happy. I don't know. But I am tired. I think I'm gonna quit the stream here. Tired of talking, and I'm tired of feeling like I have to do something interesting. When really all I want to do is park my avatar here, put down my controller, and go do something else for a while. And see if when I come back, do I have slime in my inventory. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a wonderful New Year. That's Happy New Year's for I'm not going to upload this till later in the month. And thanks for watching. Xbox, stop broadcast. Didn't hear me. Xbox, stop broadcast.